Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 now from the 46. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots. We'll have a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
So 1st down from the 41. On play action, here's May. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
May now on 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down Miami. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Running with Achane here out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Sanders sends it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
All set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, here's May. gets to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a New England first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, it's Gibson. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They strike for 23 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Here's made in the air. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-3 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Connecting on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throws comped. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Henderson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Back to Henderson. And he's forced away from the goal line. It's a tackle for loss at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Henderson. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Corey Gallis connects. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, Warriors 70. Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First and 10 now from the 46. May now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Caught by his back, Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and long for him here. Cut out left. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Now May on 4th down. Sends this to the end zone. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll throw it here on first. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Hold it ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. He's going to push one deep down there. This is caught inside the 15. Give him 38 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Go. Gravity Lions. Ready, right?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Patriots into the dime. 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboys, Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Working now from the gun. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Here's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. May now from the gun. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
18. Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. A solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He rolls to his right. Now he takes it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. It's Achane on the inside give. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's May. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
May trying again here on 2nd. Forced out to his right. Wow, wide open here. Complete. He manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Patriot 1st down.
Henderson here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. May escapes the pocket. And he runs out of bounds a yard or two behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up, and cost him that cash.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running left, here's Achane. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Ready, set.
So 1st down from the 41. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So 1st down from the 41.
Ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Go right side is caught by Robinson. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Get up. 65 check. Bronco 80.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Got it. Ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, smash Bronco. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He's got it in the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Kennedy Lions. Warriors 70.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
No run was right. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Homies can trade your outfit.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Cadillac, go! Hawk 7, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Lions.
Good defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Well, good luck sneaking a drive by this defense on 3rd down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the 1st down, but with that delay, this defense was all over it.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made to the air. They'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's brought down at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jack Jones has got it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Ready! Ready!
They run again with Wright. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. Vikings 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. It's his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Wright's running out of the gun. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on, come on. Hey. Packers 60, Packers 60.
I'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Back to throw it. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Complete left side to Robinson. Moving on into the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, May. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Second and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Offense is hurrying. Time running down. First down throw for May. On the move, headed right. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 3 now. Here's May again. Flush down out to his left. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To throw. It's on target to Williams. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. To the air yet again, May. Caught by his back, Gibson. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing again. It's May. He finds Diggs right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's May. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
From the gun, it's May. Escapes the pocket. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw it. Buying some time right. He's making a bid for it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here's a design run. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home.